What we have here is a beginning of a little experiment I put together. I took a person from their sedentary lifestyle, changed their gender, and dropped them on an island to see how well they can survive. Quickly, the subject has realized they need resources to survive. Mining rock seems to be a way to forge usable tools. We won't call them good, but we'll call them usable. Still a way forward. Still working on survival. This crotchety old gamer knows survival games, but when put in the situation, will this crotchety old gamer survive? Long days are ahead for this gamer, grinding away, harvesting resources, and moving forward. But at this time, the user really needs to start planning for maybe some housing. Nightfall is not far away, and danger lurks out there. Wasting energy at this point means that the user needs to feed themselves. They will grab whatever they can and produce a food resource, such as this dodo bird. But the gamer needs to learn how to harvest the meat out of the dodo bird. Are they taking it to the shoreline to soften it up a bit? Maybe season it? We can only watch and learn. Yes, yes, rub a little sand on it. That will add texture to the meat. Pull salt from the sea. So the pre seasoning of the dodo bird is going on. Oh, it looks like our user has tamed the first crotchety crab. Yes, yes, a precious little diplosaur. And he's naming him the first. Oh, the crabling is doing well. It looks like he enjoys the companionship. Finally, moving on to housing. He needs to get shelter. He needs to get under cover before the nightfall. Realizing he's short on supplies, he's going to finish out what he has here and hopefully build a grand shelter. Seeing the tortoise out there, the thought crosses his mind, but he knows better. He sees the size and the armor on the structure. He decides against doing such things. Finally, deciding to cover, well, themselves up, he crafted the first bit of armor for himself, protect himself from the elements, wind, rain, water, give him a little more protection, and crafted a historic, I would call it, slingshot. Oh boy, this crotchety gamer needs a little target practice first. Oh, we finally hit a shot. Survival may not be in this gamer's future. But survival might not be there for the dodo either. Another diplosaur taken out by the first. It's such a good crabling, but he needs a friend. Once again, feeling lonely, the gamer chooses to tame another diplosaur. At this point, we can only hope that not too much violence will become of other animals. Needing a larger animal for a mount, he chooses to go this route. The parasaur is about to get a little sleepy time. If there's only a more humane way to tame, that would be beneficial. These poor animals are abused right from the get go. But once once in possession of user, they are fed well. They do well. The user is choosing to feed a multitude of berries, not knowing which is the preferred meal of the parasaur. It needs a little drink. Now we have two diplosaurs and two parasaurs. This family is growing. Some would say we have almost a clutch of crabs. The crablings are growing. They're itching. They're protecting. As construction continues on the base, the user's going to find himself a better home. He wants to tame another diplosaur, grow his army, protect his base. At this point, it seems like low risk for any of the higher damaging animals being around, but only time will tell. And we need to build this army up. Getting late into the day, we need another parasaur. We need another mount. We need a better mount. Learning to craft narcotics will keep the user from having to brutalize any other animals in the future. He's got his mortal and pestle crafted. He has the spoiled meat like he needs, but yet he struggles to learn to craft. Working on his house, you can see he's now constructed a second floor. He's going to have plenty of room for storage, plenty of room for crafting. He's got an oceanside view. At this point, he needs to work on finishing this build, improving his tools, and go forward. Survival instincts are getting better as we go along. Crafting a bow, he decides to take on that turtle he's seen earlier. But on an, but one of his parasaurs decided to take action themselves. It's time for him to take action and get in there and save his animals. Another turtle comes in to take action. At this point, he has no choice but to get close. He does not want to lose his mount. The turtle has many resources that the user is going to be able to take advantage of when done here to make better tools. Uh, we've made it through the turtles. Now just to gather the resources. Say goodbye to our crabling. Going up, trying to tame a flyer, keeping an eye on it from the ceiling. This is his safety right now. At this point, he just feels like duking, or they feel like duking anywhere. That duke right on the ceiling.